Good morning, kids. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Now, as you know, I'm Khushbu Patel from Saraswati Group of Education and I'm taking your science. Now, in 6th standard science, in the last session, what we have completed? We have done the food, right? Food we get from the plants and the food we get from the animals. What are the type of a food we get from the plants? Roots, stems, leaves, seed, flowers, fruits. And what type of the food we get from the animal? That we have done last time. Now, we are moving in the next session. So, before I start the session, as you know that you have to sit with your textbook. So, come on, go and take your textbook fast. Come on. Yes. Now, you all are having your textbook, right? So, in your textbook, open page number 6. Page number 6 you have to open because today I am going to start with that topic. What is our today's topic? Our topic is food habits of animals. Now, see kids, as you know that plants are the only living organism on the earth who is producing the food. And so, plants are known as a producer. But when you talk about animals, animals do not have a capacity to produce their food. So, we can say that all the animals, directly or indirectly, depending on plants for their food requirement. So, plants are producer because they are producing the food, and animals are known as what? They are known as consumer. They are consuming the food which is prepared by plant. Plante જે food prepare કર્યું છે એને consume કરે છે, એને ખાય છે. So, all the animals including we, that means including human beings, are known as, yes, you are right, consumer. Right? Now we know that plants are producing different type of foods. That means we are having certain plants which is having roots which is edible. કેટલાકના રૂટ આપણે ખાઈ શકીએ છીએ, કેટલાકના સ્ટેમ ખાઈ શકીએ છીએ, ફ્રૂટ્સ ખાઈએ છીએ, ફ્લાવર્સ ખાઈએ છીએ, સીડ ખાઈએ છીએ, right? And we also take the food from the animals like eggs, hens, chickens, right? Meat. Hens એટલે આપણે કઈ મરઘા કાચા કાચા ન ખાતા હોય પણ એને પકાવે એટલે કે માંસ ખાતા હોય છે, meat જેને આપણે કહીએ છીએ, right? Then fish, prawns, milk and many milk product કે જે milk માંથી બનતી હોય છે, બરાબર? So now today we have to study that if the animals are taking only plant products, if the animals are eating the small animals, and if the animals are eating both, that means plant product and animal product. So here today we have to study the category of animals, right? So before we understand the further topic, we have to read it, right? So as you have opened your textbook, let me read it for you and you will also read with me, right? Chalo. Now, as you know, our topic is food habits of animals. Now see in your textbook, animals directly or indirectly depend on green plants for their food requirement, right? Suppose if I want to make apple at home, I can't make, right? I have to depend on plant. કારણ કે મને apple ક્યાંથી મળશે? તો કે plant માંથી મળશે, right? So directly I am taking apple from the plant. We say that lion and tigers and many other wild animals are not eating plant. Yes, you are right. But they are eating small animal. એમના કરતા જે નાના એનિમલ્સ હોય છે અથવા તો એમનાથી જે શિકાર કરી શકે એવા એનિમલ્સ હોય છે, એ એનિમલ્સ જે છે એ પ્લાન્ટ ખાતા હોય છે. એટલે એ પ્લાન્ટ માંથી એનર્જી ગઈ એનિમલ્સ માં, ને એ એનિમલ્સ જ્યારે લાયન અથવા ટાઈગર મારે છે ત્યારે પ્લાન્ટની એનર્જી એ એનિમલના બોડીમાંથી ટાઈગર અથવા લાયનની બોડીમાં જાય છે. So we can say that these wild animals are indirectly depending on plant. So all the animals are depending on plants and animals, right? Okay. Now, I have told you that all the animals are depending on plants, but they are also depending on animals. They have a different food habit. Now let us read further. What is that? Have you ever thought what a chipmunk eats? Now, underline this word chipmunk. What is the meaning of chipmunk? Do you know? It is squirrel. નાનકડી ખિસકોલી જેવું હોય છે. એ શું ખાય છે? Have you ever seen a squirrel eating? પોતાના આગળના બે હાથમાં પકડીને ખાતા હોય છે. You may have seen it. Right? So they are eating the nuts of the plant. કાંઈ seed હોય અથવા તો કાંઈ પણ fruit પડી ગયું હોય તો એને પકડીને ખાતા હોય છે. So chipmunk means squirrel. Okay? Let's read further. What do people feed their pets? From many of you may have pets at your home. ઘણાને fish pond હોય છે, ઘણાને parrots હોય છે, ઘણાને dogs હોય છે. તો આપણે બધા pet જે છે આપણે ઘરે પાળીએ છીએ, બરાબર? તો એને ખાવાનું શું કામ આપીએ છીએ? Because they are also animal. They also need energy. And where do we get energy from? Yes, we are getting energy from the food. Same way, the pets at our home, they require energy, and for that energy we have to provide them a food, right? Okay, let's go further. Several kinds of animals are found in different parts of the world. That means if I will give you one example, that penguin, you all have seen penguin maybe in a TV or maybe in some picture, right? Have you ever seen penguin roaming in Rajkot? No. આપણને પેંગ્વિન કે રાજકોટમાં દેખાય છે? નહીં દેખાય. Not even in India. Why? Because they live at certain place where the temperature is too much cold, freezing cold. બરાબર? એટલે કે બધા એનિમલ્સ બધી જગ્યાએ ન હોય. આપણે ઘરની આસપાસ તમે જુઓ કે કદાચ cow, buffalo, sometimes dogs, cats આપણને જોવા મળે. But have you ever seen lions and tigers in the street? જો ઈ સ્ટ્રીટમાં આવી જાય તો આપણે સ્ટ્રીટમાં શું ઘરની બહાર નીકળવાનું બંધ કરવું પડે. બરાબર? Right? So animals are there, or you can say it is everywhere on the earth, but they are habituated to live in a one place. એટલે એ લોકોને આદત હોય છે અમુક જગ્યાએ જ રહેવાની. Right? So we find different type of animals on the earth. Now, what are their food habits? Wherever they are living, કે એકદમ કોન્ટિનેન્ટ પ્લેસ ઉપર રહે છે, એટલે કે એકદમ ઠંડા વાતાવરણમાં રહે છે, કે જંગલમાં રહે છે, કે કોઈ પણ જગ્યાએ રહે છે, અકોર્ડિંગ ટુ their habituated place, or you can say according to their habitat, એટલે પોતાના રહેવાની જગ્યામાં આસપાસમાં જે ફૂડ મળતું હોય એ પ્રમાણે એ લોકોની ફૂડ હેબિટ હોય. રાઈટ? If you see that animals are living near the coastal line, and દરિયા કિનારે animals રહેતા હોય, as I have given you the example of a penguin, then I have also given you the example of a polar bear. Right? They are living in the coastal line area, and because of that, they are taking the food from the sea or ocean. Right? કે fish પકડીને ખાતા હોય, કે નાના નાના બીજા કોઈ animals હોય એને પકડીને ખાતા હોય. So in whatever the environment animals are living, according to that environment they have different food habit. Right? Now see, have you ever observed cattle grazing in a field? What do they eat? Right? If you go on the highway અને આજુબાજુમાં ખેતર હોય તો ઘણી વખત તમને cattle દેખાતા હોય છે. Cattle એટલે ઘાસ ખાતા animals, કદાચ sheep, goat, cow. You see that they are eating grass. Right? They are eating what? They are eating grass, because grass is the main food for them. So they are eating grass. Right? Now, animals can be classified into the following types on the basis of the type of food they eat. Whatever the type of a food animals are eating, maybe they are eating directly plant, maybe they are killing the smaller animal and they are eating the flesh of that animal. On that basis, animals are categorized into the three categories. Which is that category? Let me write it for you. Here in your textbook also a flow chart is given, right? But first I will write it for you. The first is, here we are explaining the category of what? Animals. First category of the animal is, now see students, આપણે hard words જોયા છે, right? But still if you don't know how to pronounce it, when I'm speaking, read and keep it in your mind કે આને કેવી રીતના બોલવાનું છે. First category of animal is herbivores. What is that? Herbivores. Right? The first category of animal is herbivores. Which is this category? કે કઈ જાતનું ફૂડ ખાય છે. એનિમલ ની કેટેગરી છે, બરાબર છે, બટ એ કઈ જાતનું ફૂડ ખાય છે એના પ્રમાણે we have categorized all the animals into different categories. So the first category is herbivores. Right? Now shall we move to the next one? Yes. What is the second category? The second category is carnivores. Carnivores. What is the second category? Carnivores. Okay. Now moving to the third category. The third category is omnivores. What is the third category? Omnivores. Right. So this three are the basic category, or you can say the animals are categorized into this three basic category: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Right? In your textbook it is given in the form of a flow chart, but here I have written it in the list form. મેં લિસ્ટ બનાવ્યું છે અને તમારા ટેક્સ્ટબુક ની અંદર flow chart આપેલું છે. Right? Till here everyone understood? Yes. Now we are going to study this three category in a detail. Right? So now you will focus on page number 7. The first category of animal. What is that? Herbivores. Now see kids, in science, not only in this chapter and not only in this standard, પણ તમે આગળના સ્ટાન્ડર્ડમાં પણ અને આ જ સ્ટાન્ડર્ડમાં આગળના ચેપ્ટરમાં પણ અમુક એવા વર્ડ્સ આવશે, right, which is taken from some other language. Right? मतलब કે આપણી ગુજરાતી લેંગ્વેજ છે પણ આપણને હિન્દી અને ઇંગ્લિશ પણ આવડે છે, તો એ ડિફરન્ટ લેંગ્વેજ છે. હવે સાયન્સની અંદર ઘણા બધા એવા વર્ડ્સ છે કે જે વર્ડ્સ બીજી ભાષામાંથી લીધેલા છે. લાઈક ઇફ આઈ સે herbivores or all these three words, આપણને એવું લાગે કે આ ઇંગ્લિશ વર્ડ છે, but actually it is derived from Latin language. Latin એક લેંગ્વેજ છે, એક ભાષા છે, and એ ભાષા ઉપરથી, એ ભાષામાં આ શબ્દો આવે છે, એના ઉપરથી આ વર્ડ્સ બનેલા છે. So in science you will be having a different words which is taken from the other language, right? Okay. So now as I have told you, you have to focus on page number 7. Our first category of the animal, that is herbivores. Now see in your textbook and I am telling you certain things to underline, that you will underline. Clear? Let's go. Now see, animals that eats only plants are called herbivores. Underline this full statement. This is the definition. If I will ask that what is the meaning of herbivores, you should know that animals who is eating only plant or plant product is known as herbivores. ખાલી ઝાડપાન ખાય છે અથવા તો એની પ્રોડક્ટ ખાય છે, કંઈ પણ શાકભાજી છે કે ફ્રૂટ્સ છે કે સીડ છે કે ફ્લાવર છે કે કંઈ પણ ખાલી પ્લાન્ટ ઉપર ઉગતી વસ્તુ અથવા તો ખાલી પ્લાન્ટને જ ખાય છે, that all animals are known as herbivores. So I hope you have underlined this. Now see in the bracket something is given. Latin ऐसा लिखा है कुछ. Latin means it's a language. जैसे English language है, हिंदी language है, उर्दू होती है, मलयालम होती है. Same way Latin is a language. In that, what is the meaning of herbivorous? See, herba means vegetation. Right? In a Latin word, herba means what? Vegetation. એટલે કે ઝાડવા ઉપર ઉગતી વસ્તુઓ. Right? That is vegetation. And vorar, here it is written vorar. Vorar meaning to eat or devour. Devour એટલે complete કરી જાઓ, finish કરી જાઓ. Right? તમને કોઈ પિઝા આપે તો તમે બધો પિઝા ખાઈ જાઓ. Right? So it is said as all devour. બધું finish થઈ ગયું. Right? So in a Latin language, herba means vegetation and vorar means to eat or to finish. Right? So herbivorous means the animals which is eating only plant or plant product. Now, have you ever seen any human beings directly eating plant leaves? આપણે ઓલા ગાય ભેંસની જેમ મોઢેથી આમ ખાઈએ છીએ? No, we can't. But all the cattle grazing animal એટલે કે ઘાસ ખાવાવાળા, ઝાડવા ખાવાવાળા animals છે એ ડાયરેક્ટલી ઝાડવા ઉપરથી પાંદડા તોડીને ખાય છે. મતલબ મોઢું જ ત્યાંથી ભરાવીને ખાય છે. You may have seen, right? So, how do they eat it? How do they break it? For that, they have certain, you can say configuration or certain, you can say design of their body. કે એ લોકોના દાંત જે હોય છે એવા શાર્પ હોય છે that they can directly pluck leaf or flower from the plant. Directly પોતાના મોઢેથી એ તોડી શકે છે. Right? Now, shall we read further? Let's go. Such animals have two types of teeth. As I have told you that they have a certain design of their body through which they are eating the plants directly. Right? So they have two types of teeth, which are sharp cutting teeth at front. એટલે આગળના જે દાંત હોય છે એકદમ sharp હોય છે. And that front teeth is known as cutting teeth. ઝાડવું તોડવા માટે teeth હોય છે. So their teeth is too much sharp. Right? So that is first type of teeth. Now see. And flat. Flat એટલે આપણી જેમ હોય છે. It is a flat and it is very much sharp. So they can pluck anything from the plant. Wide grinding teeth at the back of their jaw. Jaw એટલે જડબું. એટલે આગળના teeth જે છે એ તો એકદમ sharp અને flat છે. So that they can pluck. But ખાધા પછીને ચાવવું પણ પડે. The way we are chewing the food, same way animals are also chewing the food with the help of a different teeth. એટલે એના પાછળના જે દાંત છે, right? That teeth is known as a grinding teeth. Grinding teeth એટલે એ food એને જે ખાધું છે એને નાના 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 કટકામાં cut. It is to be converted into the smaller parts. So for that they have a grinding teeth. પાછળ એને ચાવવાના દાંત હોય છે. એના જડબામાં, જોમાં, the front teeth is very much sharp and flat. And the back teeth is known as a grinding teeth so that they can chew the food clearly, or you can say they can chew the food properly so it is digested in their body. Right? So how many type of teeth do they have? Two type. First, cutting teeth, and second one, grinding teeth. Right? Now, as you know that on the earth we have animals as well as we have birds also. There are certain birds which is also eating plant product. So, how do they have a design in their body? What type of a design do they have? Let us see. Examples of herbivores are cow, buffalo, deer, horse, and giraffe. Right? So, here when I was explaining you the types of a teeth, these all animals are such. जो हमने यहाँ पे example देखा, these all animals are such which is taking food directly from the plant. એટલે મોઢેથી તોડી લે છે. right? But what about the birds? Let us see. Many birds are also herbivorous. That means they are also eating a plant product. So, what is their body design? They eat nuts, berries, fruits and seeds. That means they will eat all these parts of the plant, like they eat nuts, they eat fruits, they eat berries, but directly with their beak. એમની ચાંચથી એ directly ખાય છે, because the beak of the birds are very much sharp, right? So here the first category of animal is over. What was our first category? It is herbivores. That means animals who is eating only plant or plant product. They have two types of teeth. The one is a sharp and flat teeth, which is in the front part of their mouth, and on the back part of their mouth they have a grinding teeth, which is also known as a chewing teeth. ચાવવા માટેના દાંત, right? And birds are also herbivores. Not all, but some birds are herbivores. So they are eating nuts and berries and fruits, right? Are you all clear? So this was our first category of herbivores. Now we are moving to the second category, that is carnivores, right? Now what is the meaning of a carnivores? Let us see. Animals that eat only other animals are called carnivores. હવે આપણે જેમ herbivores માં underline કર્યું હતું, અહીંયા પણ તમારે કરવાનું છે. So underline this statement. This is also the definition of carnivorous, right? Animals that eat only other animals are called carnivores. Okay. Now see, other animals means પોતાનાથી નાના animals નો એ શિકાર કરે છે અને પછી એને ખાય છે. But yes, there are certain animals which are also hunting the bigger animals than them. પોતાના કરતા મોટા animals નો પણ શિકાર કરે છે, right? In short, the animals who is eating the other animals are known as carnivores. Now, the way we have studied about the herbivores in a Latin language, same way carnivores are also having meaning in the Latin language. So let us see that. See in your textbook. Latin. Caro meaning meat. Caro means what? Meat or a flesh. मतलब के मांस. बराबर. Now you know what is the meaning of vorar? To eat or devour, right? So animals who is eating the flesh or a meat of other animal, okay, બીજા animal નું માંસ ખાય છે, right? So that animal is known as what? Carnivores. It is known as what? Carnivores. Now the way we have seen the body design of the herbivores, right? They have two teeth, flat, sharp and grinding teeth. Same way, here in the carnivorous animal category, they will also have certain body design, right? So let us see that. Carnivorous, also known as flesh eating animals. Now beta, underline flesh. અને ત્યાં તમે લખો flesh એટલે માંસ, right? કોઈ પણ animal નું માંસ હોય એને flesh કહેવાય. Okay, so flesh eating animals are known as carnivores. Now in the exam, if I am asking you that what is the meaning of carnivores, so you can write that flesh eating animals are known as carnivorous, or you can write that definition also which we have underlined, right? Any answer can be correct. Clear? Okay. They have long and sharp teeth for tearing the flesh of animals. Now, the front teeth of these all carnivorous animals are very long and sharp. Why it is long in a size? Because they have to tear the flesh. Now, what is the meaning of a tear? Tear means તોડવું. Tear એટલે આંસુ પણ થાય, but here tear means તોડવું. એટલે કે કોઈ પણ એનિમલ્સ નું માંસ જે છે એના શરીરમાંથી તોડવાનું છે, એના કટકા કરવાના છે. And because of that reason only all the carnivores have a long sharp teeth. So that long size of the teeth will help to tear the flesh. એટલે કે માંસને તોડવામાં હેલ્પ કરશે એના લાંબા દાંત. Okay? Because of this reason only they have long teeth. Clear? Okay. Now let's go further. Carnivorous birds. હવે એનિમલ્સ આપણે જોઈ લીધા, પણ બર્ડ્સ પણ ઘણા એવા હોય છે કે જે લોકો ફ્લેશ એટલે કે માંસ ખાતા હોય છે. So what is the basic characteristic of it? Let us see. Carnivorous birds have curved એટલે આમ વાંકી, right? It is something like this. Curved pointed beak that aid in tearing flesh. Aid मतलब help करना. AID aid मतलब help करना, right? So carnivorous birds have curved એટલે આવી રીતના વાંકી થોડી અને અહીંયા જે હોય છે એકદમ શાર્પ હોય છે. So they have a curved pointed sharp beak એટલે કે એની ચાંચ એવી હોય છે so that they can cut the flesh, they can tear the flesh. એટલે માંસ જે છે આસાનીથી તોડી શકે છે, right? So carnivorous animals and carnivorous birds are having very sharp beak and teeth so that they can eat the flesh easily. આસાનીથી માંસ તોડી અને ખાઈ શકે છે. Okay? Right? Let's move further. Some examples of carnivorous are lion, tiger, eagle and wolf. See kids, in your textbook for all the categories only few examples are given, but you can search online that there are so many animals which are herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, right? So only 2-3 examples you have to remember. So what are the examples of carnivorous? Lion, tiger, eagle, wolf. Okay? So I hope you have understood the carnivorous properly. Yes? Shall we go to the third category? Let's go. What is our third category? Our third category is omnivorous. Right? Okay. Now see in the textbook what is the meaning of it? Animals that eat both plants and animals are called omnivorous. Underline this. Right? The animals which are eating plant product as well as animal product are known as omnivorous. Now let me give you simple example. All the human beings are omnivorous. તો તમને એમ થાય કે ટીચર અમે તો કાઈ એગ્સ કે માંસ એવું ખાતા નથી. Yes, you are right. We are not eating it, but we are taking one thing from the animal every day. What is that? Yes, milk. બરાબર? Milk તો કાઈ ઝાડા ઉપર ઉગે નહીં ને બેટા, right? So we are eating plant product as well as we are taking animal product, right? दूध કાઈ ઘરે બને નહીં, એની માટે ગાય ભેંસ પાસે જવું પડે, મતલબ ડેરીએ જવું પડે, right? So we can say that we all are omnivorous or omnivores, right? Now what is the meaning of omnivores in the Latin language? Vora का meaning आपको पता है, that is to eat or to devour, लेकिन finish करो. But what is the meaning of omni? Let's see. Omens या omnia meaning all or everything, right? जो कुछ भी मिलता है वो खा लेते हैं. That is known as omnivores, right? Omna उसको बोलते हैं, omnia बोलते हैं, omnus बोलते हैं in the Latin word. But here we are not using Latin word, we are only using English and Hindi and Gujarati. So we will read it as omnivores. Means animals who is eating plant and animal product both, right? So they are known as omnivorous animals. Okay, now let's go further. Human beings, raccoon, bears and crows are the examples of omnivores. Now see in the example, the first example is only of humans, right? Because maybe we are not eating eggs or flesh or fish or anything else, but all the humans are taking one thing every day, one animal product, that is milk. So we all are considered as omnivores. Raccoon, the picture of a raccoon is given in the textbook as you can see. So they eat plant product also and they also eat small animals. Right? So they are considered as what? Omnivores. Okay, let's go further. It is important to note that human beings do not eat the flesh of all the animals. मतलब all the humans, those who are non-vegetarian, જે લોકો માંસ ખાય છે, એ લોકો બધા એનિમલ્સનું માંસ ન ખાતા હોય, right? But yes, they eat certain flesh of certain animals like hens, chickens, goat, cow, maybe buffalo, right? બધા એનિમલ્સનું ન ખાતા હોય. કોઈ લાયન ટાઈગરનું માંસ ન ખાતા હોય, right? કોઈ ક્રોકોડાઇલ ન ખાતા હોય, right? So in short, they are not eating all the animals' flesh. They eat certain animals' flesh. અમુક animals નું જ માંસ ખાતા હોય છે, બધા animals નું ન ખાતા, right? See, they feed on both plants and animals. Plants product પણ ખાય છે અને animals product પણ ખાય છે. Okay. Omnivores do not eat all type of plants and animals. They eat only parts of a certain plants. That means બધા animals પણ નથી ખાતા અને બધા plants પણ નથી ખાતા. અમુક plants ખાય છે અને અમુક animals જ ખાય છે. When we talk about the omnivores, they are eating only certain types of plants and certain types of animals. They do not eat all the type of animals and plants. Right? બધા plants ન ખાતા હોય, બધા animals ન ખાતા હોય. અમુક plants અને અમુક animals જ ખવાતા હોય છે. So they are known as what? Omnivores. Clear? Okay. So this was the basic three category of animals based on their food habit. કયા ટાઈપનું ફૂડ ખાય છે એ પ્રમાણે animals ને ક્લાસિફાઈ કરેલા છે, right? Herbivorous, that means only plant eating animals. Carnivorous means only smaller animals eating, right? And omnivorous, that means plants and animals both. They are eating both, right? So these three basic category we have completed today. If you have any query, please go through this video again. And yes, whatever the topic we have completed today, you will read it again from your textbook. Okay? We are going to meet in the next session.